Hello everyone, Professor McAllister here. Welcome back to the Passing the T's series of videos. You guys have been so patient, especially waiting for this one particular video about adjectives and adverbs. I've tried to make the instruction as exciting as I can, but most importantly, I've tried to make it easy to understand so that you can pass the T's successfully. I have been watching and reading your comments and concerns. I know a lot of you have expressed concerns about the chimney swift passage and the solar panels. I think I have come up with some strategies that will help you on that, so please be patient because I have to record the videos first, but they will be coming very, very soon. Meanwhile, the very next video will be about the different types of sentences. Now, let's switch over to the PowerPoint and get excited about adverbs and adjectives. Okay, guys, let's do this. Adjectives and adverbs. Doesn't get much more exciting than this. Adjectives. They're describing words. They provide more detail about the nouns and pronouns in the sentences. They tell the what, the which, the how. Here's an example. The grouchy man sat alone at the table. The word grouchy is describing the man, so grouchy is the adjective. You can have complete sentences without using adjectives. However, by including adjectives, you're able to provide more information about the nouns in the sentences. So here's an example. The woman is a model. Kind of boring, right? What if we add tall? The tall woman is a model. That tells us a little bit more about who the model is. But what if we add another adjective? The tall woman is a fashion model. So now we know that the woman is both tall and we know that she's a fashion model. Here's some additional examples. The bird flew away. Bird is the noun. We want to add a word to describe the noun or to tell us more about the noun. The bluebird flew away, or the tiny bird flew away. Both blue and tiny are being used as adjectives in these sentences. Okay, another one. The boat sailed across the ocean. The large boat sailed across the ocean, and we could say the damaged boat sailed across the ocean. Adding large or damaged gives us more information about the boat. Adjectives can appear either before or after a noun. Here's some examples. The rare diamond is worth millions of dollars. So rare is coming before the noun, diamond. The next sentence, the adjectives come after the noun. The diamond is large and valuable. Next sentence, little children like to run around and play. The next sentence, the adjective is going to come after the noun. Children look adorable when they run around and play. This is a list of words that you could use as adjectives. If you wanted to describe what someone or maybe an animal looks like, you might say they are adorable or beautiful. You could talk about clean water, or you could talk about, okay, this is a list of words that can be used as adjectives to provide more information about the nouns that you're talking about. Adorable, for example. You could say that kitten is adorable. Or the sky is beautiful. I'm not going to go through the whole list here, but you might want to jot these down if that would help you understand adjectives better. Okay, this is so easy, right? Let's do some practice. Identify the adjectives in the following sentences. He stared at the angry man. Please do not move the blue vase or vase from the marble table. We hiked the steep mountain. The black dog sleeps in a special bed. I will wear the blue high-heeled shoes. So pause your video here and attempt to answer these. And then I will move forward and we'll review them with you and tell you the correct answers. Okay, he stared at the angry man. Angry is the adjective. It's telling us about the man. In the next sentence, the word blue vase, that blue is an adjective. It's telling us which vase or what it looks like. From the marble table. Marble is describing the table, so marble is also an adjective. That sentence has two adjectives, blue and marble. The next sentence, the word steep. It was a steep mountain. The word steep is an adjective. It's telling us about the mountain. The next sentence also has two adjectives, the black dog and the special bed. Lastly, there are also two adjectives, blue and high-heeled. Both of those words are giving us more information about the shoes. Now let's talk about adverbs. And if you look at the screen, you will notice that in the title Adverbs, I highlighted the second part of that word, verbs, because that's just to give you a clue that adverbs talk about verbs. They give us more information about verbs. They actually do a little bit more than that, though. They can describe verbs, adjectives, and other adverbs. So what I'm going to do is go through this information first, and then I'm going to tell you what you need to concentrate on for passing the T's in terms of adverbs, okay? So adverbs are describing words. They provide more detail about the other words in the sentence, the how, the when, and where. And just like adjectives, you can have a complete sentence without using adverbs. However, when you use adverbs, it adds color to your sentence. It gives you more information about the verbs, adjectives, and other adverbs in the sentences. Here's an example. The student studied her notes. Okay, let's add an adverb. The student carefully studied her notes. So carefully is an adverb because it's telling us how she studied. She studied carefully. Now the next sentence has two adverbs. The student carefully studied her notes daily. So now we know how she studied and when she studied. Here's some more examples. The cat ran in the house. The cat ran quickly into the house. Quickly tells us that she ran very fast. Or you could have said the cat ran swiftly into the house. Although that would sound a bit odd, but you could do it. Another example, he loaded the truck. He slowly loaded the truck. There's our adverb. He carefully loaded the truck. there's our other adverb. For the purpose of the T's, just focus on the function of adverbs describing or detailing verbs. I would not be concerned about using adverbs with adjectives or other adverbs. I don't think you need to know that for the T's. Also, look at these examples I'm providing here. The baby slept soundly. His car drives smoothly. The little boy cried softly. We woke up early. Each one of those 4 adverbs ends in ly. The majority of the time, if you see a word that ends in ly, it will be an adverb. The majority of the time. That's not 100% foolproof, but it's enough to pass the T's. So if they give you a question and ask you which word in the following, let's do it like this. Which of the words in the following sentence is the adverb? Look for the one that ends in ly. Then you can further quiz yourself and say, is that talking about the verb? Yes. Okay? Here's a partial list of words that you could use as adverbs. Quickly, easily. Now notice I included approximately 6 that end with ly. Go ahead and take a look at the rest of the list. They don't end in ly. It's probably a good thing for you to just review that. But I think if you just focus on the ly and adverbs serving as describing words for verbs, I think you'll do very well. Okay, let's practice adverbs. She laughed loudly at the joke. The teacher spoke sternly to the class. He frequently watches videos. The food tasted delicious. The bus driver drove carefully to school. So I would pause the video here and attempt to answer them yourselves. First identify the verb in the sentence and then find the adverb. Okay, let's review. She laughed loudly at the joke. The teacher spoke sternly to the class. Loudly is the adverb. It tells how she laughed. Sternly is the adverb. It tells how the teacher spoke to the class. He frequently watches videos. Frequently tells us how often he watches them. So that's the adverb. The food was delicious. Tasted delicious. Delicious tells how the food tasted. So it's an adverb. And then in the last sentence, carefully is the adverb because it tells us how the bus driver drove. Okay, pretty easy, right? So that concludes adjectives and adverbs. As I mentioned in the beginning, I want to remind you that I have identified additional resources that I think you'll find to be quite helpful. I'm in the process of organizing and preparing them, and I will get those videos to you as soon as I can. The next video that I'm posting will be about the different types of sentences. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you find my videos helpful. You're welcome to post a comment, or you can send me an email at teasreading1. That's TEASRDG1, the number 1, at gmail.com. You can also find me on Facebook in the private ATIT study group. Thank you. Hi, thanks for watching my video. If you found my video helpful, please indicate it by hitting the like button. You're also welcome to leave any questions or comments down below. Lastly, Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you'll receive notification of all my future videos. Thank you.